Hey guys, what is going on? My name is NoJ456, and today I'm going to be reviewing the entire High Life DLC, talking about every single aspect of it, what my opinion was on it, asking you guys your opinion, and basically talking about the High Life DLC as a whole, whether or not it was worth it. So the first thing up is the Pegassi Zentorno, valued at $725,000. This is my favorite car in GTA Online at the moment. I did not like the Turismo in the business update, but this car just is everything that I want in a supercar. It looks great. I love the holes in the back. Some people don't like the holes the way it looks, but you can kind of cover them up with a spoiler if you don't like them. But it has a great top speed, great acceleration, great handling. Really enjoy the car. Really like the way it looks, especially with different colors. I kind of have to customize mine. I'm still trying to figure out the best colors to put on mine, but I really like the car overall, and I think it's a solid buy. The next car up is $275,000, and that is the Mascaro, and this car is very good for its price. It is almost as fast as the Adder on the airport run. A lot of people don't like this little airport run test, but it is almost as fast as the Adder on the airport run, and I really enjoy the car. It looks relatively decent. It's not the best looking car. It doesn't have anything that kind of stands out on it, but overall I really enjoy the car. I like the handling, like the way it looks, and it's a very good purchase, especially if you don't have too much money in GTA Online. The next one up is the Enos Huntley. It is valued at $195,000, and this one is not my favorite at all. I don't even own it in my garage simply because it doesn't fall into the two categories of the cars I own. I basically have supercars or rare or funny cars. So basically I have the Weasel News van, I have the Roosevelt, those kind of cars where they're kind of rare to have simply because you can't get the Roosevelt anymore. But overall I don't even enjoy the Huntley very much, simply because it's only for people who want that car to look good, a kind of high-end SUV in their garage. So if you do enjoy that, that's always good, but other than that, there's really no point to having it. So the next car up, or motorcycle rather, is the Dinka Thrust, and the Thrust is valued at $75,000. And if you missed my video yesterday, I used to hate this vehicle. I used to hate the way it looks. I still don't like the way it looks, but if you missed my video yesterday, it is actually faster than the Adder if you do this one simple trick that I show in the video, so you can check that out. I uploaded it yesterday. Really good support on that one and the money glitch, so if you want to check either of those videos out, that'd be very much appreciated. But anyway, hate the way it looks, love the way it can be faster than an Adder. There's really no other way to describe it. So it's a very good motorcycle. It's my favorite motorcycle, simply because of its speed. And yeah, so the next thing up is the apartments. Basically, the different values of the apartments were just for different locations. There was absolutely nothing different in the interior. I'll talk about that in a second. But basically, if you paid $500K, you could get the apartment in the same place as the $400K apartment before the update. So if you wanted two apartments in the same place, however, there's really no reason to have that, simply because if you have two apartments in different places, you can kind of store your cars around the city. You don't have to go all the way back to your garage sometimes. However, your mechanic is always very useful. So I mean, there's really no point to having different garages in the first place. It's just kind of personal preference. But as you can see, you're seeing the interior of the apartments right now. All of the garages, the inside of the apartments, the garages, it's all exactly the same, and I don't understand how they could spend so much time on this DLC. It was a full 2 months since the business update, and we get 5 apartments that look exactly the same. So maybe they're trying to cut down on glitches, maybe they're working on something else. I'm actually going to have a video coming out soon about why I think the DLCs are not very frequent, they're not very often, other than the fact that they are free. Keep in mind that everything that we're getting is free, so my complaining is really not negotiable at all. I really shouldn't be complaining at all because it is free, but I am giving you my opinion on it, and some things that I wish they would improve a little bit. So one thing is actually having the apartments look a little bit different. So the next thing up is the new mental state characteristic. Now, I think this would be perfect if it only applied to players. This is a Grand Theft Auto game, however, so there's no reason that you should be penalized for killing civilians. That is like half the reason everyone buys GTA, is to just run over a bunch of people on the street. It's a super fun thing to do, and I don't understand how that can be like a penalized, because the reason it's penalizing you is because everyone will come after you on the entire map. Basically, if you're just running around and you have a big red dot that says, hey, I'm worth more if you kill me, people are just going to come after you and kill you over and over if you just kill civilians. So you could not kill a single player and still just get wrecked all the time. So I don't know. I don't like the mental state characteristic and the fact that it counts civilians as that. But anyway, let's move on to the next thing. The next thing up is zero contact races. This is absolutely amazing because it is a customizable feature. You can turn it on or off, and it's amazing because you guys saw some of the races I posted in my previous videos. I would be first place the entire time, not racing dirty at all, not knocking anyone over, and then at the very end someone would spin me out and I would end up like getting 5th or something. It's so frustrating, and I mean, that is fun for some types of races, but for like long stretches, stuff like that, races where just people troll. It's really, really good, and I do enjoy that one a lot. So the next thing up is these different actions that you're seeing on screen. I love the fact that they added in the double price action that allows you to do the longer animation of each one of them, and I don't know, there's just so many different possibilities that you can do for videos, for funny moments, for funny pictures, stuff like that. There's so many good things, and I'm really glad they added those in. The next thing up is the bullpup rifle. This assault rifle, I mean, how can I say this? The assault rifle itself is great, but the fact that it is an assault rifle is bad, simply because we have 4 or 5, I think it's 5 assault rifles now, and it's getting a little old. I was hoping for some sort of shotgun, maybe some sort of, I don't know, not another assault rifle or SMG DLC weapon, because we've gotten so many of those. We need something like something you can throw, maybe like a proximity bomb, maybe not something OP as that, but just something else that you can get, maybe a katana or something like that you can hold while driving a motorcycle, hang it off the side of your ride, and chop people's head off. Stuff like that would be absolutely amazing that you could add into the DLC. But just another assault rifle, there's really no difference between that and the special rifle. I mean, the damage and everything is different, but the fact that they're both assault rifles, they don't handle very differently at all. So overall, I love the rifle. I wish it wasn't a rifle, or I wish we had gotten something else before so I could like the rifle a little bit more. The next stuff is basically the player spectate mode, where you can spectate other players. I haven't used it yet because I'm in the bad sports lobby, but I don't think I'll be planning on using it unless I was just like doing some sort of video where I wanted to record third-person gameplay of someone that I don't know. I'm not really sure what the deal is with that, simply because I haven't gotten to use it yet. So the next thing up is basically the mask and outfits, and again, I cannot say anything for the mask because there were no masks in the DLC update, and there were no new female clothing, and my character's a female, obviously, and the reason I do have a female, by the way, is basically because there's usually some sort of special options, there's special like interactions that you can do if you're only a girl, and most people play as guys, so the reason I'm a girl is so if there is some sort of special something, I can always record it with a girl. I don't have to ask for gameplay, because usually there's nothing that the guys can do that the girls can't do, but sometimes there's like special interactions for the girl, and those are always fun to actually do. So that's going to about wrap it up. The only other things that were added in were these different horns, the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, so you can do some sort of like symphony music, you can do some cool stuff like that, of course, if you aren't stuck in the cheaters lobby. I've been in there for over a month now, and I've been talking to Rockstar support, so hopefully we can get that sorted out very, very soon. But other than that, that is about it for this High Life DLC. Overall, the fact that it's free, I can't complain at all. I love it. The only thing I don't like at all is the mental state where if you kill civilians, it gets taken off, because that negatively affects the gameplay. However, everything else you can completely ignore if you want to. You don't have to buy any of this stuff. So overall, I love the High Life DLC. There are some things that I would change. However, the fact that it's free, I cannot complain at all. And I think everyone should realize that they don't have to be giving us these DLCs. And I know that we're complaining about like the apartments are exactly the same. What's up with that? But again, there's really nothing to complain about, simply because they're doing this for us. We can't. I mean, it's free. That's all I can say over and over. It's free, and that's the only thing that really matters. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Let me know your thoughts and discussions in the comment section down below. Let me know your least favorite part and your favorite part of the High Life DLC. My favorite part is definitely the Zentorno. My least favorite part, again, is the problem with the High Life, or the mental state characteristics. So anyway, let me know those in the comment section down below. Subscribe for more. I do discussion videos like this all the time, DLC videos, and if you miss my DLC video with everything, the gameplay that you've been watching on the screen, that will be in the description down below as well. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. My name is NoJ456, and I will see you guys in the next video.